Hey everybody, how's it going? I'm Sethum and welcome back to another video guide for Ark Survival Evolved. Today in this video, folks, I'm going to show you how to tame a raptor. So if you guys enjoy this video, please don't forget to support me on the channel by hitting that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and haven't already for more similar content from myself. And if you have just subscribed, why not check out some of my other videos and guides here on this channel? Who knows, you might just enjoy them. Also, don't forget to hit that bell icon so that you get notified when I upload new videos and content to the channel. And of course, for those interested, you can always find me on the Sethtopia Discord. Links to this you can find down below in the video description, as well as in a pinned comment from myself. So the very first thing that you need to know about the Raptor is that it is, of course, a hostile creature. It will have a lunge attack that will pin you to the ground, and of course, it does tend to be found in packs. So it does make the process of taming it early on quite challenging. It is a very useful creature, and of course, if you breed it, you can even make it even more powerful than it currently is. Now, of course, you can use a bowler on it, and in order to ride it, you will need to craft a saddle, and of course, it prefers the simple kibble. If you get a couple of these, you can have the highest level raptor in your army of raptors be the alpha raptor, which will shortly buff the other raptors if I'm not mistaken. Also, do bear in mind that in the wild, the raptors are pretty much hostile to quite a lot of creatures, so they may re-aggro onto them, and they can take you off mount if I'm not mistaken. I do use high mounts, so I'm not really experienced that, but just keep that in mind. So in terms of the saddle that you want to be crafting, you can craft that at level 18, as you can see here, and this is what you will need to craft the saddle for. Now obviously raptors come in two forms. There's a simple raptor and the tech raptor. They work the exact same way, just a bit of a retexture on the skins, and the tech raptors tend to have a bit more HP. My target is right there. That is a tech raptor. It is the max level tech raptor, so the tech raptors will have a max level of 180 on official servers, and right there are some other raptors. Now I can't just go in and start knocking it out because it is a bit dodgy. If I do, I will end up aggroing the other raptors. So what I need to do is I need to get rid of its friends, and down there I think I saw also a micro raptor, which again may complicate the situation. So because I am on a cliff, I am going to use that to my advantage. I'm going to shoot the raptors that I don't want, and eventually they should fall off the cliff as they attempt to follow me. Of course, this also means I economize on bullets. But before you start taming the raptor that you want, obviously clear out the ones that you don't, or any other hostile creatures. You don't really want to be dealing with too many of them at once. Now, there were 3 raptors there. I think that's it. I think the other one must have fallen off. Now, with regards to knocking it out, there are 2 ways you can do this. You can use the high ground to your advantage. This is a bit of a questionable thing, just simply because the raptor does move around quite a bit, and it may decide to run around, and so you may end up missing quite a few shots. My target is right there. There's also a bit of a glitch that you will see throughout, in that the darts will hit the raptor, and it will do the hit animation, but it won't do any damage numbers, meaning that I just wasted a dart as no torpor will have been applied. So I'm going to try and hit it from this distance. It is a bit far and it is moving, so it may take a couple of shots, as I am also trying to kind of guess where the raptor is going to be. So let's have a look right here, and that should be good enough. There you go, you saw the little animation, so I have hit the raptor. No. Okay. There we go, there's another one. So this time it did count as a hit because we got the little sound as well as the numbers. So as you can see, it is running towards me, and just watch what happens once it realizes that it cannot get to me. So it's done a little jump there in an attempt to get to me, but it can't because I'm above it. I only have the tail to hit. It is moving a bit, so I will have to kind of make guesses as to where the raptor will be and kind of shoot before it. So that's a little animation that you saw in the distance right there, but just watch what happens as I try and hit it from this position. It's a very weird glitch in the game. Now, if you are using high advantage, just make sure that you do not end up falling off the cliff, as that will be quite bad. You'll take damage from the fall and the raptor as well. So right there you just saw the little hit animation, but no damage, therefore it has not applied torpor. Now you can do this, it is safe to do this way, but at one point the Raptor's AI will tell it that it cannot reach me, and it will run away and try and reposition and may potentially run into danger. And if you're going after a high level Raptor such as me, then obviously that is not good, as high level creatures are a bit of a rarity in the game. It is a bit difficult to find a good high level creature, so just keep that in mind. I will show you a second method that is more efficient, and obviously it works better if you don't have server lag, or the server lag is not that big. So I'm waiting for it to see what it does. It will want to run away at some point, and when it does want to run away, as you can tell, Raptors are pretty fast, so they will be difficult to keep up with, but it doesn't always run away when its torpor is high. It can just randomly run away and maybe try and reposition itself. It's a really kind of a dodgy sort of deal doing it this way. It really is up to you. The other way you can do it is to use a bowler, run up to the Raptor, bowler it, and then use your long neck rifle and dart to knock it out. Of course, you can also use a crossbow and the trank arrows, but I recommend that if you do bowler it, that you aim for the headshots, as the bowler has a very short timer and then it will break and let the Raptor free. So if that's the case, you really want that Raptor to be down before it's free. So with that being said, and then I'm going to show you the second attempt. So that is right there, another Raptor that I'm going for, and I want to knock it out. So obviously I can't reach it from here. I'm going to have to just brave it and go towards it with my bolos. I'm going to start winding up my bolos before I get to the Raptor, and then just kind of walk to it. I'm not even going to run. I want to have enough time to throw the bolo at it before it gets to me. So it's quite simple like that, and I want it to aggro to me pretty much organically. So there we go. It was a perfect hit, and now it's time to knock it out. I am using a simple long neck rifle, so nothing special here, but I will be going only for the headshots, as they do more torpor. As you can see, the damage numbers compared to the previous Raptor are higher, therefore the darts do more torpor damage. So that is it. The Raptor is now down. It's time to start taming it. Now obviously this will take some time, so make sure you have plenty of narcotics, and of course you can also use meat and prime meat as well as the mutton, but the best is the simple kibble. With regards to taming high level Raptors and any high level creature, I do recommend that you use the starving technique, which implies that you starve out the creature, and once it is sufficiently starved, you place in the kibble. Of course, for this there is a great app that is called Dodo Dex, which you can use to calculate the amount of time you'll need to starve it for by introducing in the server's details as well as the creature's details. Also, the Dodo Dex app can be found both for Android as well as iOS devices, and it is an amazing app, as it will also help you with regards to breeding creatures in the game. That is pretty much it for this particular video. I do hope that you have enjoyed it and found it useful and informative. Raptors are quite simple to get, but they can also be quite complex when you are not aware of them. They do tend to spawn and pin you to the ground, and they will attack you. Now obviously Raptors will most often be found in packs. Keep that in mind. If you see a Raptor, there's a good chance that there is another Raptor not far from that particular Raptor. As I mentioned at the beginning of the video, if you have a pack of Raptors, the one that has the aura will of course become a pack leader, and he can use a temporary buff to buff up the other Raptors. So they definitely are a good mount to get at the beginning of the game. Alternately, if you really want, you can also use a pitfall trap like I've used in so many other guides for taming dinos so far. Should you want to do that, it is the safer method. All you have to do is aggro the Raptor and get it to come towards you and fall into the pitfall trap. It is safer that way. It does also keep the Raptor safe whilst it's being tamed. That is it for this video, folks. I do hope that you have enjoyed it and found it useful and informative. If you have, please do not forget to support me and the channel by hitting that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you are new and haven't already for more similar content from myself. And if you have just subscribed, why not check out some of my other videos and guides here on this channel? Who knows, you might just enjoy them. And don't forget to hit that bell icon so that you get notified when I upload new videos and content to the channel. Also, for those interested, you can always find me on the Sethtopia Discord. Links to this, of course, you can find down below in the video's description as well as in a pinned comment from myself. Until next time, stay safe, folks.